Hello stock traders, I hope all of you had a fantastic trading day. Today was a fantastic day on the market, and I am coming to you with a fresh and brand new series that I'm looking to start. And so the title of the series is going to be 5 short squeeze stocks that no one is talking about. And so I'm going to cover a few of the stocks that I like, at least for short squeezes, and they seem to be ones that are flying under the radar but have really done well. So one thing you need to know before we get going in this video is that I am not a financial advisor. Of course, you need to do your own due diligence. You need to follow your own strategies, but I am someone who's had success in the stock market, and I'm looking to help you to be a more successful trader. Okay, so lots of people have been talking about short squeezes. Short squeezes have been really popular and have dominated the headlines ever since AMC, GME, and all the crazy different ones. But there are so many different stocks that are so close to a short squeeze. And so I'm going to cover some of the ones that I like and that have been covered in our standard room. Now, if you are looking for early access to these picks, then you need to be a member of our standard room, at least either standard or premium, to get access to these picks ahead of time. And all of us in our Discord are way up in a lot of these. They are doing very well. And this is just the beginning of these different plays. And we've been able to make 100% here, 100% there, 30% here. You know, we've had a couple losers, but overall, the strategy really works. And you just got to stick with it. Now, the key to being a short squeeze investor is you have to have diamond hands. So for me, I set up an entire strategy, and this is one of the strategies that I've been using more and more lately. And until I hit the exit point of that strategy, I am not selling. I have made a decision only to buy and sell with the strategy. Now, if you are one who can't handle it, see it go down 1% and utterly freak out and then sell off, you will not be successful trading this strategy. It really takes waiting for the pressure. And as the buyer, you are putting the pressure on those sellers. They have to cover their positions. They have to pay back those short shares that they have. And so you have the advantage. All you have to do is wait. All you have to do is wait. You look for the things that you're looking for to go in on the strategy, and you wait for the magic to happen, and then you sell out at very oversold levels. At least that is how I attack it. That is how I do it, and that is a good way to be successful doing this. So anyway, I plan on doing this series every single week. Please reach out to me in the comment section down below. I'm curious to what you think of these 5 stocks that I'm about to cover. And also, if you want my opinion on any particular stock, I'm more than happy to take a look. Now, just understand that those are my opinions. I am not a financial advisor, as I mentioned earlier. Okay, well, let's start to get into this list and take a look. And the very first stock is XERS. And this has really been moving. And since calling this out in our Discord, it is up 32.27%. So we're doing really well with it. And I think it's just the beginning. That's the reason why I'm showing it on this list, is because I think there is more room to go. The short float percentage, as you can see right here, right there. I don't know if you can see that there, but 27.62% of the float is short. Wow, they are going to get creamed. And we are starting to really recover on this stock, and today it had a fantastic day. I think there is much more to go, and I think Xeris Pharmaceuticals is going to do very well. All right, the next is GEO. So number 4 is GEO. Now, this has had quite a few good things happen to it since I called it out in our Discord. We are up 23.17%, but I admit I missed out on this. When it jumped all the way to $11, I unfortunately did not sell. I was planning on holding, even though that hit overbought levels. I was thinking it would go further. I was wrong, but still, doing pretty well in this stock, and I think it's got a lot more to go. It has now blown its top and come back down, and it's looking good for a move upwards here. So looking very good. Now the short float on this stock, if you can see it here, is extremely high, 35.28%. This thing is a lot higher than AMC ever was. AMC was always around the 20% range. Anyway, there's been insider buying by the CEO, and also there is a new purchase program. And so this is putting a lot of pressure on those shorts. They need to cover pretty soon, especially as this insider activity continues by different employees. And it's very, very bullish for the stock overall. And I think that at some point that this one will really, really fly. Yes, it's up 23%, but I think this could be a multi-bagger. I think this could go 200, 300% as it squeezes upwards. Okay, number 3 is HRTX, Heron Therapeutics, and this has been another fantastic mover. Since calling this out in our standard Discord, it is up 17.21%. The short float, as you can see down here, is 29.64%, and they've had recent approval of a non-opioid painkiller, and when they got FDA approval, the stock dropped in price. It was really, really strange, extremely odd. Now, I think we break out of this channel and that we move upwards, especially if we get above 17. I think this one could really, really fly. I think this could be a 100% return on it, especially as those shorts start to cover their positions as they have to eventually. Okay, let's go to number 2. And number 2 did not start off well for us, and it's just now starting to do much better. And this is RHE. And RHE, since calling this out, is down 0.43%. Anyway, they have a short float of 20.22%, as you can see right here. And we are lots of support here and looking good, and it could break out very, very soon. We're looking at levels of closing out to break out. If we get above 16, this could really, really fly. Anyway, I'm expecting about 100% return out of this as we get going and as it starts to squeeze upwards. All right, number 1, and it's amazing that this one isn't on Reddit's list or they're not paying attention to it, but GTT Communications. Now, since calling this out, we are up 36.70%. This has had an amazing day today, a really nice move upwards here. And as it continues upwards, looking very good. A short float of 22.38%. The one thing is to watch out for is that we created a gap today. And so at some point, gaps fill. And so since this gap up will get filled at some point, this one's maybe a little bit riskier, but man, the potential is there. I really think that this could hit $7 a share as it squeezes upwards, which would just really, really be big from its $2.50 level. So we're looking at 250% return if this thing can squeeze upwards, and I think a breakout is incoming very, very soon. Okay, well, hopefully you like this video and you like this kind of idea of stuff. Please let me know what you think out in the comment section down below. If you like it, please hit that most amazing and wonderful like button. Also, if you haven't done so before, consider subscribing, turning on those bell notifications so that you get notified when one of these videos comes out. Wishing you all the best on the stock market. Please do good with your profits. Anyway, let's have a fantastic day tomorrow, and Raythoven out.